Okay, here we go. Oh, whoa, whoa. No, no, not today, sir. Not today. All right. Ooh. Yes, dude. This is so good, dude. I literally just portaled behind a dude chasing me. Let's go. Yo, this game is sick. If you guys haven't played Splitgate just yet, you need to hop in here and play this. It's in open beta right now. It's going to be launching later this month. Splitgate is basically Halo on PC with portal guns. That's the easiest way to describe it. In fact, I think that's what IGN coined it as, is Halo meets Portal. This game is really, really cool. It's a passion project as well. It started when two computer science majors at Stanford decided that putting portals into an FPS game would be pretty cool for a project demo. It now has turned into a 30-person game development studio, and Splitgate Arena Warfare is going to be their flagship title. You can tell these guys have Halo in their background because just looking at the kill feed, the weapons that you're using, you have a pistol that operates like the Magnum, you have a BR, you have the sniper, and man, does it feel really, really good. Ultra arena style maps. You know, we're talking very tight, reminding me a lot of Unreal Tournament maps, but they all have multi levels of height, and that's a big deal. Obviously, you have the portal gun, and that adds a whole new layer to the gameplay itself. I do want to just say, like, the gunplay, just like taking the portal gun off of the table right now, the gunplay in this is very, very fun. There is a boost mechanic as well, so you can jump and then give yourself a little extra height. Not floaty in the terms of like Kingdom Hearts floaty, but more like Dory floaty. I'm so sorry, it's been a very long week. You can definitely tell these guys have a love for arena FPS games. It's 8v8, you've basically got custom games from the very get-go if you want to set up matches that don't utilize the portal gun or change the gravity, change your starting weapons. I mean, even on the day I was playing, there were so many custom games available of just wacky game types. Like people already finding just custom games, kind of like Halo, where it's totally different variants that create almost sub-games within this title. Now, the teleport mechanic is absolutely amazing. Just like Portal, you can carry your momentum through those portals, and they're placed on the maps in really clever positions. I will say at high level play, I think this game will be absolutely nuts, because keeping track of where you are on the map, where your portal is looking, and enemies, I have to say it's overwhelming. Like, it is really, really overwhelming. There was a moment, I think I showed you guys at the beginning of this video, where I was able to put a portal in a place and just, as an enemy was chasing me, come out behind him and backsmack him. And that was this ridiculous moment I've never had in an FPS game where my mind just exploded. And it's full of that kind of stuff. And when you run into an experienced player, it's hard. It's hard to chase, it's hard to keep track of where they are, and I think Splitgate could lead to some ridiculously cool high-level play. That is, if this game gets the support that it deserves. And this is always the hard part with these kind of games, where I think it's really fun, and I'm going to be playing Splitgate a lot, I think, over the next month, but I do have a fear or a concern that if it doesn't build up a big enough community, a lot of these arena-style FPS games don't have a super long shelf life. Unless there's like enough people playing for a wide variety of skill sets, it can quickly turn into like a Quake Champion situation where you're banging your head against the wall with a lot of experienced players. That's not a total knock for Quake, because I like Quake Champions a lot, and I think there's a big sense of accomplishment in coming into a game that does have a steep learning curve, sticking with it and enjoying it, right? The game is good enough, like the gunplay I feel like is good enough that it almost doesn't need the portal mechanic. And that is not a negative, it's a huge positive. I view it as like a really big compliment, because this is Halo on PC. Like if you guys want to literally boot this up, it's Halo on PC before, you know, MCC is going to come out. And it feels really, really darn good. A couple of the areas, if you do end up installing this, you guys, it doesn't really have a lot of matchmaking options right now. There's a ranked playlist where you can go and search, but for the most part, everybody's just playing custom matches. And so you're gonna need to dive into that custom games browser. There was a lot of sponsored streams going on the last week, so lots of people with lobbies, but I do think it would be good to have more matchmaking availability options, like a casual playlist or something that's just gonna, whatever you can do to reduce friction, especially in these types of games, to get new interested parties into a match quickly so that they're not scrolling through a long list of things, getting into crazy FFAs that spawn you with a rocket launcher or whatever, and 0 gravity, 3% movement, right? I do fear that when the sponsored streams end, that this game's population will probably plummet. Like right now, I think as many good attention pieces that can be created should be created, because this game looks sweet. It's definitely a passion project. If you like arena shooters, it's fully worth checking out right now. However, I have seen this a lot. Many of the arena shooters that I like tend to die fairly quickly, and I hope that's not the case with Splitgate. It is coming out on PC first, but they do mention on their website that on May 22nd, they're launching on PC via Steam. Although, and I quote, "We do want to come to console in the future. Join our newsletter to stay informed." That could be really, really cool. Does this game support controllers for PC? Yes, Splitgate partially supports controllers. The main menu and setting menu have been maneuvered with, or have to be maneuvered with mouse and keyboard. However, for gameplay, you can use a controller, which I thought was pretty sweet. Ultimately, I'm really, really impressed with 1047 Games, because if it's just a small team of like 30 people who have put this thing together, it's in a great spot. This could really build up some steam, especially since they've been going on the conference circuit. Like I think they were at PAX South, and they're releasing in the perfect time window for this type of game. Too many FPS titles try and compete in the fall or right at the beginning of the spring launch window. I'm telling you, more summer releases are going to attract attention. May 22nd is a perfect time to push this bad guy out, because June and July are generally drought months for bigger gaming releases. I could definitely see an esports scene building around this, albeit probably a small one, but we'll just have to wait and see. If you guys haven't played Splitgate just yet, hop on Steam, download it, give it a try, let me know what you think of it. I absolutely love the gameplay, and I could see this being a really good holdover until MCC on PC, and I could see myself playing this for as long as there's a decent enough population out there. It's pretty cool. So that's what I think of Splitgate so far. Would love to know what you guys think of it. Let me know down in the comments section below, and if you'd like to see more of it here on the channel. Speaking of which, if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the channel and hit the little alarm bell. Follow me over on Twitter at BBKDRAGOON. Love to talk with you guys over there. Some great conversations and fun back and forth with you guys. So have a good rest of your day, and I'll talk with you again very soon.